Hi, this is Anna Johnson, and welcome to another episode of I Love Internet Marketing, the show where we talk about starting and building a successful online business. Well, today is another short and to the point podcast, and I want to talk about something that a lot of internet marketers face as they gain success online. And you might find this, and the more successful you are, the worse this particular problem gets. And I'm talking about people ripping you off. That's right, as you become more well known in your community, in your niche or niche or whatever you want to call it, you'll find that other people not just model you, but downright copy you. They copy your blog posts, your articles, even your products, even entire websites. So what do you do about all these copycats and rip-off merchants? Well, for the most part, you do nothing. That's right, I recommend you do nothing. Why do I say that? Because most of these copycats are just losers. They're small fry. They really haven't got much going for them, otherwise they'd come up with their own ideas. So you're better off ignoring them and focusing on your business rather than getting all stressed over these kinds of individuals and businesses, well, if you can call them businesses. Now, there are some people and businesses who aren't exactly small fry. They might be major players. In fact, when we were working on our first online business in the late 90s, we discovered that a major company, and I'm talking internationally renowned consulting firm, had actually copied one of our products. Now, this was, of course, quite concerning to us, so we faced a decision about whether we should pursue these guys with, for example, a legal action, or whether we should ignore it. Now, the fact of the matter was that we really didn't have the resources for a lawsuit. But I do believe that had we faced this now, we probably would take some legal measures. We would at least get some legal advice, or we might send off some nasty letters, because this particular example was pretty blatant, and we had a pretty good case. So if you're finding that a major player in your industry is copying your content, your products, or anything of value, then yeah, for sure, consider what you've got as far as legal options. Consult with a lawyer, see what they recommend. Tell them that you don't have much money, but there might be some options. In fact, some law firms might be willing to do the work for free on a contingency basis. When I mean free, I mean on a contingency basis. In other words, if you are successful, they will get a percentage of the amount that you recover from the wrongful party. In other cases, you might find that it's really not worth pursuing any kind of legal action. Again, it's for the same reason that you really shouldn't bother about all those small fry losers copying your stuff. And this is because even big companies or businesses that are copying your stuff, they really aren't destined for success, are they? I mean, can you really name any company of substance that has gotten to the point where it's really successful by just blatantly ripping people off? I really can't think of anyone. And so you've got to really realize that the fact that even these guys are copying you really says more about them than it says about you. Well, it says great things about you. It says that you've got great content, great products, or a great website. But it also says that they haven't got an original bone in their bodies, and probably for that reason alone are not really going to, take the world by storm. You, meanwhile, should keep on innovating and keep on innovating as fast as you can and leave them in the dust. And that way you'll always stay a step ahead of companies and businesses like that. But in summary, remember that most people who are copying you and ripping off your content they really don't have much going on. They're the types of people that come and go in this field, and you really shouldn't get stressed or waste any of your mental brain power or any of your time worrying about all the various people copying it. In fact, I wouldn't know. I'm sure that my articles and some of my ebooks and some of our I know for sure that some of our web content and some of the images that we use in our websites are actually being copied, and I really just don't waste my time even worrying about it, and I recommend that you don't waste your time either, unless, as I said, it is a player of substance and you think that you really need to stop them because they're doing your business harm, and that's when you should consult with a lawyer. So that's it. That's just a quick podcast about how to deal with copycats and rip-off merchants. I hope it's been valuable, and I'll speak to you again soon.